do some optimizations within a Google campaign. So I thought I'd record it and sort of share with you what you can do. So let's go into the campaign. So here we are in the campaign. So I'm at a very zoomed up level, but what I'm looking at here now is the performance over a 90-day period, so good 3 months really, to give you some real good stats. And as you can see, these are by out where you can do basically by day, hour of the day, and hour. But this is the cost per conversion. So that's basically a valuation lead cost. And as you can see, obviously, Google being an auction, i.e., it's a fluid market, and time of the day of the week, hour of the day really does matter when you advertise. So what we tend to do within clients' accounts, like I say, every month, at least every 3 months, depending on, again, all down to activity. There's no point doing it if you're only spending £100 a month. But if you've got many hundreds of pounds going through the account, you want to make sure that that money's being spent in the right way. So we've got a KPI that we work for here, obviously knowing that the average exchange of commission or exchange of contracts is worth hopefully above £2,500. It can get really interesting because we've obviously got a back metric from there, working at the math, how much we can spend to get a valuation lead. A lead is not an appointment. Obviously, a lead it needs warming up and so on and so forth. So stripping that back, we've got an internal KPI that we work for, and I'm going to share with you how we can optimize it basically, so we don't go spending money, good money after bad. So as you can see, over the last 90 days, Sunday leads are coming in £11.92. Monday leads £11.21. Then obviously the competition kicks in, £14.09 on Tuesday, £15.46 on Wednesday, 16. So it increases basically. And on Friday, it got to the point of about 40 quid a lead, which we've had to cap. So we've got basically a cap on Friday. So we still advertise on Fridays, but we don't bid any more than what it's costing us. Sort of about £10-15 range, because the client's more than happy of spending, £20 to get a valuation lead, because they've got a good conversion rate, i.e. they jump on the phone. Speed to lead is very important. So speed to lead, they jump on the call and book the appointment. A good percentage of these leads come to appointments, which is really, really strong. So yeah, and what we do here from this point onwards is we use this graph and go, right, okay, well, obviously Fridays goes a bit crazy considering the rest of the week. And we want to try and be around about here. A happy median is about £15. Knowing that like I say, the average commission, if you're selling properties for £500 or £1,000, it's very hard to make any paid advertising work, whether that's leaflets or anything else. So, we're scaling something that works basically, as opposed to something that doesn't work. As we all know, the less you pay, the less you earn, the less viable it is. So anyway, Saturday £14, but Fridays is crazily high. We can also look at the hour of the day as well. So obviously it gives you a 24-hour run here. It gives you like 8 o'clock in the morning. We've got a lead there. Costs £4.88. I think the biggest one there is between 1 and 2 on a Sunday, £25 a lead. After that, it goes down. So it's pretty interesting. So obviously it drags. These are all averages, so they do need to be looked at in a minutiae detail. And as you'll see on Fridays, going back to the same, £5.35 a lead there, £5.35 a lead there, and £5.23 a lead here. Sorry, £5.85, and then £5.23. So the reason why it got so high is because there's lots of clicks happening, but not many leads coming in. So obviously that accumulates to cost per lead. Cost per click is one thing. Cost per click is a measurement. Well, basically, cost per lead involves cost per click. Okay, so to make it as simple as anything for you, I wanted to just show you how you can optimize. So what we did on Fridays, as I say, we kept Fridays going, but we've just reduced the actual, like, how much money we're going to give Google for the lead. So and over the last month, it's come down I think it's in the region of about 17 quid. So it'll gradually come down to where we want it to be, which is around about, well, anything from, £5 daily rate, that is £5 to about £15. But as you can see, the actual the cost per lead here isn't too bad. Like bearing in mind that, like I say, we'll spend up to £15 to get an opportunity that's going to get us, potential of £2,500 within the next 6 to 18 months. We're more than happy in doing that. £5, £5, £11 on Wednesday, £4 there. So you'll see this hopefully demonstrates to you that because it is an auction, you have got competition in the market space, but it's very fluid. So £11 there, and then the lead after came in at £4.09 on Tuesday between 6 and 9. Peak time, obviously people are watching whatever they're watching at TV. Obviously there's a lot of competition going on there. So £7.94, £11.16. But earlier in the day, £11.22. So Tuesdays looks like a real, competitive time. But on Monday, £5.34, £5.64. A couple of hours later, £5.77. A couple of hours later than that. On Sunday, £7.03, 19.40, which is on the high end, the very high end here. But again, I believe these leads come to market, which is what it's all about, really. So you just want to be mindful of, if you're questioning your leads, you need to look at, obviously the volume gives you the overview, but you need to go on a day by day and an hour by hour, because you can go, you can look at this and go, right, between 9 and 10 at night, 38 quid cost per lead. So again, we can basically use that information and basically cut it right down and make sure that we don't overspend and make sure that we stay within budget. But at the same time, without cutting the volume off, we want to make sure that we're getting leads for the agents to sort of work and make sure that they have get into contact with that family that need to move. They've indicated they're thinking about selling. So if you've got any questions about it, then reach out. But if you're running Google Ads, this is the type of thing that your person, internally or externally, whether you're using an agency or not, you want to make sure that they're doing this on a pretty regular basis. Again, it's all subjective. It's all about how often, how much money you're spending through the campaign. But these are the things that often agencies do not do because they get get lazy, or it's just not in their remit. But you want to make sure that you're optimizing for performance. All right, so ask any questions you got anyway, and see you soon. Take care.